How are we doing? Today we're taking a look at the GEO Pro 19FB by ROCKWOOD. So in the front you have your jacket bike rack by Lippert Components. And then you have your electric tongue jack with two switches on it. The first one is just a light switch. The second one is what raises and lowers the front end. Behind all that you have your two 20-pound LP tanks with the automatic switchover regulator. Underneath your LP tanks, down here behind them, is where your battery disconnect switch is. And then in the battery box is where your 12-volt battery is. Nice LED cap lights in front windshield. And then walking around towards the door side of the trailer. First off, you have your bucket down here. So in the bucket's your starter kit. So you have sewer hose, water hose, toilet paper, and black tank treatments in there. Inside your front storage area, you have your cranks for your manual stabilizers. There's also a wheel in here to where you can take off your front pad off your jack and put the wheel on, and you can move the unit around if you need to. Your small storage door right here is where your black bag that contains your power cord is. Now, your awning is a Lippert electric awning. To adjust the pitch of it, you just pull it down at the hinge here and it tilts it. You can see I already have the other one pulled down to direct the water coming off the roof. The door on here is a friction hinge door. So wherever you put it is where it's going to stay. And then on the screen door, you have the screen shot by Lippert, which closes the door once you release it. New feature they have is the Global Link keyless entry system. Now each unit has its own door code that you are able to change and make it your own, whichever code you want. And then you also have still the door holder to hold the door open if it's windy or anything. This unit does come equipped with the step above steps, the solid steps. And then to adjust the step height, you just push in on the button here and it releases the leg to where the leg is sliding in and out. Should you have to adjust it, the only thing you really have to make sure of is that your door does not rub the top of the steps and that it closes all the way. Bottom side of the awning, you have a nice long LED awning light. Your amber porch light and all your speakers are controlled from inside the trailer. Looking at your Suburban water heater here, right now the unit is winterized, so the plug is out. The plug just goes in the hole at the bottom. And on the left hand corner, you'll notice an on and off switch. That's for the electric side of the water heater. The rear door is where your water filter housing is, as well as your water pump. Going towards the back of the trailer, you have your black tank flush, antifreeze inlet for easy winterizing, and your city water connection. You also have your cable and satellite connections. Ladder to get up on the roof. You want to get up there every 6 months or so, check all your caulking, make sure you don't have any cracks or voids in your sealant. This unit is prepped to have a Furrion backup camera. Going around towards the all-four side of the trailer is where you're going to see all of your sewer connections down here. The black handle is going to be for your black tank, which is your stool tank, and the gray handle is going to be for your gray water, which is your shower and all your sinks. If you look down there one more time, you're also going to see a big white handle behind the axle, which is your freshwater tank drain. Your freshwater fill port is right above your axle. When you fill your freshwater tank, make sure you watch your monitor panel inside and only fill it to where it says full. Don't overfill it to where it's spraying out at you. Furnace exhaust, don't put anything in front of it. It does get hot. Then you have your outside shower. Above your window is where your range vent is You just have two tabs on the bottom to pop out if you wanted to use that. And the small storage door on the driver's side is where your griddle is. You'll notice the big brown box in there. There's actually two of them. One's just the bracket. And then the front door, just plenty of storage. Behind the door is where the cap light switch is. And that's the outside of the 19 FB.